I posed the question, is there anything dating related that you want to get off your chest?
I'm not dating.
But like, or perhaps, for example, is there some way that men are pissing you off? In some way.
Interesting.
You're not dating? Okay, let's say.
Well, no, like,
But-
I mean, if someone asks me on a date, yeah.
Like,
if I'm interested,
by the way,
then yeah.
will you go on a date with Victor? Is Victor, are you still in the chat, buddy?
Yeah, are you?
Hello? Victor, confirm or deny. Are
Unless
you in the
he's
chat?
like 16 or 20 and now.
He was too yoked to be.
He's pretty yoked.
20 is too young for you?
No, I don't think, I mean.
Oh, you said 16 or 20.
Like beers. We're talking about beers.
Beers.
Because you asked him if he was
because
still here.
you want
I'm
to
like,
get
is he like
fucking
16 or 20 and
blitzed. You want to just get blitzed with the dude. Like
No,
super tanked.
I don't drink, actually.
Oh, based. Okay. Me neither. I'm swooping. Just kidding. Okay.
No, I don't really think there's anything that's like pissing me off currently. I can't, like, nothing comes to mind. I just feel like men and women are two very different things. And, like, I don't know. I just don't want to be mad at anybody.
Anything dating related you want to get off your chest?
It's too vague, but I can answer like the same question if there is something that bothers me.
Sure.
Because I don't know what other answer I can give. Well, I am bothered by the red pillars.
You're bothered by red pillars.
Red pillars, also feminists. There are basically both of them are pretty much.
There he is.
Are you
he's still in
indicating the
chat.
red or the blue?
I'm pointing towards the red pill.
Yeah, I don't like the red pillars.
Why is that?
Because
Jesus fucks.
yeah,
My
that's
bad.
exactly what you deserve.
Can you grab it?
Yeah. Do you want me to grab that one?
Sure. Can you? Yeah, thanks.
Simply because I think it's a very materialistic way, mechanic. I don't know how to say that in English, but it's a very limited way to see reality. It's true. I mean, there is a partial reality, but it's not only that. So I don't want to be judged only for my physical aspect. I don't want to judge only based on money status or.
Can you guys open the door, please? Need some air in here.
Yeah, so that's like I just find it very limiting. The guys that are red pilled usually are pretty aggressive. They are not kind usually. I would say that. Okay, I had that experience.
Where?
So, well, actually in online, not in person. Well, actually, I met once at red pillars, but we were not even flirting, so it was not even a thing. But the attitude that they have is pretty aggressive, and I don't like it.
Which ones?
The red pillars.
That's
those that are core, like they really believe in everything. The red pill.
What is your sense of the red pill?
Well, what I understood is those things that I told you. So basically, I went beyond the wall. So I'm already not valuable anymore. The wall, 25 years old or whatever.
That's not really the wall. But
what is the wall? Well, I went over the wall.
I don't.
25.
Is it 25?
25?
No.
In
I
Japan it
studied.
is.
Oh well, in China or Japan it is. But
Yeah,
Japan,
Asia is even worse.
Korea.
And
Asia is
I don't really sell myself as someone who's like a guru in the space. I don't consider myself a guru. I just consider myself a guy who's somewhat has some knowledge of the topic. Hold on.
Victor donated $210.
Thank you, man.
I am a Victor right here. Kappa, much love, Brian.
Let's go. Thank you, man. Really appreciate the big donation, man. I appreciate your support all night. It's been overwhelming, and really appreciate your patronage. So thank you, man. Yeah, I don't consider myself a guru. I've read some books, done a little research, and I'm just more interested in having these conversations. And and I think I ask sometimes some decent questions, sometimes not. But
I think you're okay. I don't think you're one of those that pisses me off.
Thank God.
Or else her Italian wrath would unleash.
I think that you leave some space to the fact that reality can actually show up in a different way from the main role. So you give space to that. There are people that are very serious and they don't give opportunities, and they're very aggressive because red pill actually makes you more aggressive. Am I wrong? Because it's a reaction to the extreme toxic feminism that is definitely shitty, and but it's the equivalent reaction. So it puts on the table the same amount of toxicity, I think.
Well, I mean, I disagree, and I mean,
Yeah.
and then there's, oh shit! Thank you, man.
Doc Vinably donated $200.
Appreciate it, man.
Mary is a catch. She is very intelligent and alluring. Mary, you are insightful and understand the significance of spiritual intimacy. Love to see you back on the show. Brixton, good show.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate the patronage. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Mary's the goat. Okay. And Mary, I want you to come in here in a sec on the feminism stuff, but I don't think red pill is necessarily the counter to feminism, because feminism is, red pill is really only within the realms of dating, really. I mean, many people who are red pill look towards, for example, men's advocacy, and there is some relation, but you know, the antidote to feminism, I don't know if there's an antidote to it, but the opposite side of it I was about to say the opposite side of feminism is men's rights and men's advocacy, but that's not true, because I think people who consider themselves men's rights advocates are actually much more based in reality than feminists, which is feminism is this dogma and ideology that's...
Well, even the red pill or even the red pill can become an ideology, a dogma.
But red pill is more so related to like intersexual dynamics and dating. It's not really like feminism is like wage gap and patriarchy, which red pill people are happy to debunk. However, red pill is primarily concerned with dating.
But isn't there, and I'm asking you because I'm not sure, the story of the gynocracy, or so that the society
gynocentric.
The society
that
is
society's
ruled
gynocentric.
Well, isn't there a response to feminism in a way?
Well, gynocentric society, that's not suggesting that society is ruled by women. That would be a matriarchy.
Right.
Gynocentric, what I think the term gynocentric society is, that society when it comes to the patriarchy, okay, men are privileged in society. However, gynocentric society would suggest that actually we cater to women in actuality. I don't know, is that a fair...
Yeah, guys call it gynocentric social order.
Yeah. I don't know if I feel like I didn't define it
The
quite
red
well
pill
enough.
is basically understanding the truth of what's going on between men and women for sexual attraction. Like typically guys used to think like, you know, women are sugar and spice and all that's nice and they can never do anything wrong and happy wife, happy life. And a lot of guys have realized like those little like sayings are actually a false reality, and they compare the blue pill with people who believe in that false reality.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is what we see in the modern dating place today. Like, you know, women want guys of high status. They're typically looking for a guy that's better than them. You know, those are the certain things
but women look also for other things. They are not mentioned by the
right.
red pill.
Though that is actually mentioned in the red pill too. Yeah.
Like what, for example? Apart the three things,
What do you mean?
like the money, status, and physical attraction. What else is taken into consideration when a woman gets attraction for a man?
Ideally, they want a guy that can have alpha qualities and also beta qualities, which is like, you know, alpha seed, which is like, you know, providing a high quality mate, high quality children, and then the beta size, which is like financial provisioning. Ideally, a woman wants a guy that turns her on sexually and can also be like a financial provider.
And that's all.
But most guys typically fall into one category or another.
And that's all. I mean, women don't look for anything else when they look for a long-term relationship. Just if you can provide for my future kids, that's enough. If you're attractive enough, rich enough, that's fine for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
I think
partial
he's boiling it
description
down
of
to
reality.
big factors.
Sorry?
But they're, for person to person, obviously smaller ones that matter.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is only these three things. There is nothing
No,
else.
there's a lot more. The red pill is just
Right.
more than three things.
There's
I
quite
don't
a bit
see
of
that.
nuance.
That's the problem.
Well, no,
I believe you, but what I read, I never see any mention to the mental affinity, any mention to the psychological affinity, any mention to the importance of kindness. I mean, if a guy's not kind with me, I would just, it just doesn't matter how rich you are if you're not
looking,
kind.
because I think like the red pill has like this surface level identity that like women only want a high status guy who has a Rolex and a Ferrari and he's 6 foot tall and he's perfect. He's a good looking Chad.
It's very
I think
dehumanizing. You know?
so. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So that's not what the red pill is about.
I hope
But
so.
a lot of people just like the shortcut answer is like just become a high value man or attempt to become a high value man. The real red pill answer is talking about like what's going on with the sexual dynamics between men and women, and then there's an extreme emphasis on guys in the red pill community to improve themselves. That's a huge component of the red pill community, is to make, like I say, you know, it's money for guys. If I could like summarize it, it's 4 things: money, muscles, game, and frame, right? So guys have to focus on making money. Making muscles is basically taking care of yourself, not being fat. Game is understanding how to identify a good woman that is like going to be a good partner for you versus a woman who's just using you or won't be a good partner for you.
Right.
And then frame is just having like an idea of boundaries and then understanding how to enforce those boundaries, especially when a woman or someone else comes in your life, so you're not like just, you know, a doormat for the majority of people in your life.
Yeah.
And the red pill, it's an analogy that originates from the film The Matrix.
Right.
Right.
Where you take the blue pill, you stay in Wonderland. You take the red pill, we see how far the rabbit hole goes. Taking the
Truth.
red pill is, and often that truth is an uncomfortable truth.
Right.
And so basically just the red pill
I
is
got it.
the
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
Because men are told, just be nice, just be yourself.
No, that's definitely not enough.
Do all this, do this, do that for a girl. And
And
in
it doesn't
practice, it
work.
doesn't work.